If you were a villain and could choose any animal to fight by your side, what animal would you choose and why? Canadian goose. Just one is fine. If only real animals are allowed, an elephant. If made-up animals are allowed, a demon elephant. I would probably choose a flying one, either an eagle or owl. But since I'm gonna be a villain, one of those giant vultures would suffice. A Florida man. Hippo. A silverback gorilla. He can provide close-range protection while I attack from a distance. A crab named Citizen Snips. Edit. Holy crap. My first award for a Futurama reference. Thanks. A rhino. They can flip a car with basically no effort. Komodo dragon. Actually, the Komodo dragon would be the main villain, and it'd be the companion animal. A goose. Specifically this one goose at my local golf course I always feed crackers to when I go by the lake on the third hole. He's cool with me and I'm pretty sure he'd be down to fuck shit up as long as I provide crackers. Honey badger. Self-explanatory. Grizzlies. Think tanks. A full-grown exemplary grizzly bear is probably worth a lot more than any who goes face to it. And they look cuddly. Edit 1. Wow. Never knew this would get upvoted that much. I changed my mind. I'm going with Kodiak bears instead. Courage the cowardly dog. Black panther. Lethal. Stealthy. Agile. Badass off. Sea slug. Nobody would be expecting that. A raccoon. Better yet, make it a pack of raccoons, each with its own specific skill set. Imagine tracking the villain down to the end of a pier on a grey rainy day. The waves are crushing and completely alone, out of options, nowhere to go. When suddenly she turns around and makes a motion with her hand and a number of Lovecraftian tentacles shoot out from the dark waters, some swirling in the air, others grabbing your companions and dragging them off the dock and into the abyss as they frantically, pleadingly try to reach out for anything to help. Only you remain. You draw your weapon. Giant squid. A white tiger because they look awesome. A Cape buffalo. The massive tanks and they also understand the concept of revenge. Supposedly, they can. Remember, https://www.sundestinations.co.za/blog/10 wacky facts about the Cape buffalo / an individual, years after being wounded / threatened, and will do everything they can to hunt down and kill the person. And also the closest thing to a minotaur I could have as a real-world animal. Pangolin. Black cat. You just can't be a villain without a black cat. Animal from Muppet Babies. He seems like he's been through a few fights. A cock and balls with spider legs. Why? Well, imagine that. It'd scare the shit out of anyone. A rat. Killed 2/3 of Europe. The killer rabbit of Kebanig. Only a holy hand grenade can stop us now. Edit. A letter. A velociraptor. You didn't say the animal can't be extinct. A tarrasque. Gonna go with polar bear or tiger. Pretty much the only animals that consider themselves above us on the food chain. An emu. Wolverine. I was an opossum cause I think it'd be funny. Does it have to be a real animal? If so, I pick a capybara. Giant guinea pig friend for life. If not, I pick a dragon. Those things can fuck you up. The meerkat. These things can be fierce. An ordinary platypus. With a fedora. Perry the platypus. Cat. Because every villain needs a cat to sit on their lap. That makes me look like genius villain with a plan. Fictional or non-fictional? If fictional I would choose the Chimera from the I Am No. 4 series. A shape-shifting dog would be pretty dope to have as a villain. If non-fictional, I would choose a titanobora. A giant slithering snake would for sure be useful in situations where I have to strike fear in people. A raven, because ravens are awesome. A polar bear, or a honey badger. The first one because it's fearsome, the second because of the memes. A fucking swan. A cute little puppy. I would use it as a shield and who from the goodbyes would hurt an innocent puppy, huh? Probably my cat. It would be a great representation of my villain abilities. Could come up with some malicious /nefarious plans, but too lazy to see them come to fruition. Probably any character from the Sonic fetish fandom. Only a very few people would want to mess with that. Panther, because if it's good enough for Skeelter, it's good enough for me. Subscribe, like and comment if you hate outros, begging you to subscribe, like and comment.